minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
Good day, and thank you for joining us in another rendition of Africa Skills Live, where artisan and related skills training is the focus of the Africa Skills College, a leader in accredited skills training to build careers which are changing lives. No longer is becoming a qualified plumber a pipe dream. In fact, you can become one and earn a very decent income for the rest of your working life. Remember that even the doctor, professor, accountant, and judge will always need a professional plumber. Chapter 2 of the Constitution of South Africa provides everyone the right to have access to sufficient food and water. This act recognizes that the right of access to basic water supply and to basic sanitation services is necessary to ensure sufficient water and an environment that is not harmful to the health or well-being of people and animals. Consequently, South Africa and the world has an endless demand for accredited and certified plumbers. Plumbers are indeed essential. So are solar installers and heat pump installers. To improve your knowledge about these internationally accredited Red Seal artisan qualifications at Africa Skills, based in George on the picturesque garden route, we welcome Gunther Kietzman. He is the campus manager of Africa Skills South. Gunther, thank you so much for joining us on Africa Skills Live today. There's this very famous quote that states anybody who has any form of doubt in a plumber has probably not gotten any bill from them. And so I want to take you back in your journey. Start there. What's your history in the industry and how has that been thus far?
Thanks, Yuri. Yuri, I've been part of the building industry for the past 17 or 18 years. We've been in construction, plumbing, and then joining the wonderful team of Africa Skills in 2012. By trade, I'm a qualified licensed plumber. I am also a qualified designated heat pump and solar installer, facilitator, assessor, and moderator. And I've really had the privilege of transferring my knowledge to others and to see many people obtain their Red Seals of these past few years.
Fantastic. And so with that now, let's come to the present day. As the campus manager at Africa Skills South and within plumbing specifically, what are some of those future opportunities and aspirations that one can have if they're interested in becoming a plumber and studying at Africa Skills?
Well, Yuri, we offer many different courses, not only plumbing.
Yeah.
So our occupational certificates range from electrician to bricklayer, plumber, carpenter, solar PV, which are usually a 3-year designated course, apprenticeship.
Yeah.
And then the learners are with us for a period of 10 weeks. Then they go out to the host employer, and then they come back, do their second year work, go back into the field, get their workplace experience, come back for their third year work, and then we apply for what they call ISA readiness, which is the external integrated summative assessment, where the Poverty Council for Trades of Occupations, QCTO, they come down, they verify all the documentation, and then the artisan is then eligible for his trade test. But not only do we do apprenticeships, we also offer learnerships in the form of National Diploma bookkeepings. We offer skills programs. We're going to touch a bit later on the water solar installer,
Yeah.
and the heat pump installer, the assistant handyman, and then there's also a welding course that we offer. So the skills programs is a definite way of upskilling yourself and also get the accredited courses that you need.
Yeah, fantastic. And you just actually mentioned one of those that we're quite interested in. So solar installing. So
Yes.
what can you tell us a little bit about that and some info or detail around what a student gets exposed to when they learn that?
So, really, I think the important thing to remember is anybody can do the solar installers course.
Yeah.
However, to be able to sign off a solar installation, you have to be a qualified licensed plumber. Then you have to do the solar installers course where you get the designation. So the solar course itself is a designation. The heat pump course is a designation. IOPSA, who heads all plumbing in South Africa, the Institute of Plumbers South Africa, they give the designation out. And then we will then also be absorbed into the work field, because we know that a lot of the plumbers, the new work is then also doing solar and heat pump, and you cannot sign off any work if you are not qualified.
And so something interesting as well in the space is another very well-known or spoken about idea is once a plumber, always a plumber. Once a qualified plumber, always a plumber. I want to know, what are the opportunities that exist for one to progress or one to be promoted within that industry?
So, Yuri, I think in South Africa, the plumber is not just a plumber.
Yeah.
All right. So you come to Africa Skills, you do your apprenticeship, and you become a qualified plumber. You then also apply online with IOPSA, and you do your licensing, where you become a licensed plumber, where you can sign off all the work that you're doing. And then after that, we will do the solar and heat pump installers. So I think the field is vast in South Africa. I think I just need to add, overseas, a master plumber is someone that will incorporate all aspects of plumbing. Okay, whereas in South Africa, a qualified plumber is just that. He can do drainage for you, he does sandwich for you, he does keys installations for you, rainwater harvesting, So when we take our qualification overseas, there they have a pipe installer, or they have a sandwich installer, or a drainage.
specific.
It's separate, and we are specified.
Yes.
And we encompass everything. So our tradesmen are really sought after overseas.
Nice. And so another thing that you mentioned, so outside of plumbing and with the solar installers is the heat pump installation. That is also something that's available at Africa Skills. What are some details around that or information?
So, Yuri, I know that the heat pump is mainly used on houses, factories, where they need a continuous source of hot water. And that is one of the designations that we have, and one of the skills programs that CTO has also brought online to qualify people.
Okay. And so in closing, I want to know from you, what would you say to an interested learner that maybe is interested in becoming a plumber and wanting to gain those skills? Why it's so important for them to pick Africa Skills as an option for them to pursue that?
Really, I'm actually the wrong person to ask, because when a learner stands in front of me for the first time, I try to persuade them not to do plumbing.
Okay.
For one simple reason, it is a very difficult trade, meaning it's hard work. And if you have the right aptitude and the right attitude, you can go far in plumbing. It is not a trade that you are going to just sit by or idly by and then let things fall into your lap, proverbially. But I think in general, hard worker, diligent, focused, and then if you make plumbing your passion, then plumbing can become your dream.
And that's actually something I love that you mentioned, the importance of hard work, because it's no easy man's job. It's constant, it's hard conditions like in the summer now, but you're right, consistent effort. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate.
All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Now it is my privilege to welcome Marco Peens to Africa Skills Live. While Marco is working as a professional plumber nowadays at Matopa Plumbers in George, he received his Red Seal plumber qualification from Africa Skills Private College. Marco, welcome to our conversation. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, man.
So I want us to go through your journey. When you started off at Africa Skills as a young student, tell us what that was like.
Yes, man. Honestly, it was fantastic at Africa Skills Days. It's just the vibe, the vibe when you get in there. The facilitators know exactly what they're doing. The people that's helping you just to enter the gates, man. It's fantastic people. I decided to become a plumber. Yes, I was very young. Actually, they call it young and dumb.
Yeah.
And I decided to become a plumber actually because it's in my DNA. I mean, my father was a plumber. My grandfather was an artisan. I mean, artisans is in our blood. People don't know what it means to be an artisan. It's, like a superhero, Superman's wearing that cape.
Yeah, exactly.
We're the only people that nobody will look down on you when you're wearing that every day to work, because that's what you are.
Wow. And so now, coming in as a young student, let's fast forward till now, working as a young plumber, as a professional, what does your day look like? What is that experience like as a plumber?
So my day, this time of year, it's flipping crazy, man, honestly. Well, one thing that's very important to me is the cleanliness and my tools. My tools needs to be at the right place and at the right time as well. There's no time to be wasted. It's a physically intensive job, so there's no time. I need to push, I need to graft, because the moment you stop, your body slacks.
Your body slacks, true.
You need to push through it all the time, man. So your day can be fantastic. What I love most about my day and the life of a plumber, I don't know what I'm going to do. I set out, I'm going to work on this site, usually by 9. You get a call out. Yes, the sun is calling you. Help, there's water coming through my ceiling. And you need to be there quite quick, because usually it's this old tunnies at home trying to drink tea, but they don't know where to switch off their water.
And that's you're doing more than just it's service.
It's a
service to the
service.
community.
It's a service. It's the best feeling in the world to be able to assist somebody.
So now you got that qualification, Red Seal qualification, you're able to do it. Why is it important for someone who is interested in maybe going to Africa Skills to understand that value, like what you spoke about? Why is it so important for them to pursue that?
In my eyes, plumbing is the only trade out there that will never be able to be replaced by machines, man. We're the only trade that will live forever. And unfortunately, when people see plumber or they hear plumber, they think, ooh, it's not like that. If it wasn't for plumbers, we would lose the health that we have. There's no doctor that can heal you if there's no clean water, or no place for the dirty water you just wash your hands with to go to. It's fantastic to be a plumber. It's something.
It's real passion.
It's
can tell.
passion, man.
So Marco, tell us now, what is the vision? So personally, on a personal front, what's your vision and hope for your career in future? As a plumber now, as a young person in the field, what do you hope to eventually accomplish?
Yes, the best and the biggest plumbing company in the Western Cape. Being able to assist in every call I get, because unfortunately that happens. I can't assist in every call. And I really want to. I want to assist you, but sometimes it's impossible. You can't.
It's true.
You can't assist everybody. I want to be there. And of course, Africa Skills students, I have 2 that started with me on Monday again, man. Yeah, it's nice. It's lacquer to see the passion in 18 and 19-year-old guys that they want to. I can see myself in them. It's fantastic, man.
So let's talk about plumbing. And a key part is how you're not doing it on your own. Definitely, it's
Of
a
course
collective
not,
effort.
man.
Why is teamwork so important?
Yes, teamwork makes dream work, man. That's really it. I'm very fortunate. Our team, we're a small team. We're only 16 guys, but with that 16 guys, man, yeah, we can do anything. I'll take on anybody and anything in this world with that team, because everybody knows what we're doing. Everybody knows how to do it, and we've learned a lot from each other. Because you're not plumbing. You're not going to learn it in 10, 20 years time. You're going to learn constantly, and you learn it better when somebody is next to you telling you, hey, I experienced, if you do it like that or do it like that, yeah, it's fantastic, man. It's a fantastic feeling to have your team when you're done with a project, to have your team walk through that project you have just completed. You can feel the proudness.
And you turn that tap for the first time.
Hey man, it's a proud feeling that's like a shield around you. Nobody can tell you different. Nobody can tell anything to you, because you and your team did that. You accomplished it.
Thank you so much for being with us.
It's
And
an
so,
honor.
it is very important for us to understand, like Marco said, that not only is it educational, but equally it's practical, and you learn as you do, and you do as you learn. And so, thank you, Marco, for joining us on this episode of Africa Skills Live. It is really fantastic to hear exactly what it is that makes him excited about his career as a qualified plumber. It is also great to know that it was Africa Skills Private College who trained him and educated him and to become the person that he is today. And so, with that said, join us again.
All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
The latest reason why you need to study at Africa Skills Private College is we want to give our students the best opportunity to become the best artisan. So all our learners receive a tablet with your learning material on that tablet, so you can do your learning at home and you can get to the best place where you want to be to become the best artisan that you want to be.
Solar panel installers set up solar panels on roofs and structures on land to convert solar power into renewable energy, also for geysers and other water heating devices. Should you be interested in being a solar installer for water systems, Africa Skills offers fully accredited qualifications in this field. Often, heat pumps are required to ensure warm water units for factories, swimming pools, holiday resorts, and more. Heat pump installers oversee the system installation and commissioning of heat pump systems. They do the installation, the servicing, repairs, and maintenance in accordance with the latest manufacturer guidelines, assessing and diagnosing faults. At Africa Skills, you can qualify as a heat pump installer. Get qualified at your nearest Africa Skills branch, be it in George in the Southern Cape, at the Route 21 campus in Centurion, or through Africa Skills in Soshanguve, or at Pafada in the Northern Cape in South Africa. Thank you for watching Africa Skills Live, coming to you from the heart of George on the beautiful Garden Route in South Africa, home to the first campus of Africa Skills Private College. So if you think George is a spectacular holiday destination, you should seriously consider to study at Africa Skills and maybe even find your career of the lifetime in the city of any reason. Visit uxi-ad.co.za for more information. Also, don't forget to see Africa Skills on the website, Facebook, or Instagram. You can always call 044-884-0791 for courses, payment options, and enrollment activation. All the best until we meet again in the workshop. Goodbye.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a